I'll give this car to anybody who will just make it run. I'm Joey the Junkman, and I got some big city problems. Fly in, drive in, do whatever you got to do, just get over here. Take some junk off my hands. I got to get rid of all this stuff. I've been saving it a good part of my life. I've been messing with cars since I'm 13 years old. Maybe I held on to some of them too long. I've given a lot of them away. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the cars, save the cars. So I got the 65 El Camino, clean Florida title, most of the panels. It's got a new quarter panel on it. Got the extra quarter panel, got the fenders, don't have a lot of the interior stuff. I'll sell it with the title for $500 just to get rid of it. It's got a solid body because I know somebody out there has got a car that's rotted out. So you own the donor car and I own the car. Your car could be the donor car to put this one back together. It's got a decent body and nobody's rust out. I'm going to show you why the city hates me. It's not intentional. I've had this lot for many years. I've had an occupational license here for 21 years. But it's no good no more, apparently. I got this lot probably in maybe 92 or something. My lot for my tow company. But as I acquired cars that I didn't want to get rid of, like the older cars, it consumed the lot.
And how did your passion for cars start, Joey?
Well, I didn't do very good in school. So I've worked on cars all the time. I've been working on cars since I'm 13 years old. I find cars around here that have been in Hollywood 2-3 miles from my house for 20 years, and I buy it and show somebody and they're like, where was that? I'm like 2 blocks from your house. But everybody knows that I save them, so they'll call me to come get it. These are cars that a lot of them I towed in and put liens on it and fell in love with them and had no room for some of the other cars. There's a 50 Cadillac right there.
How many years you had that 50 Cadillac?
Probably 5, 8 years. I don't know. But to me, they're just cars. They're old cars, and I'm just trying to save them. It's a no-kill shelter, but the city wants me to kill. Yeah, everybody thinks they buy property. I own that lot. Oh, I own that lot. You lease it from the county. You pay them every year. It's called property taxes. And they tell you what you can and can't do. And the city tells you what you can and can't do. This is a gasser from back in the day. I said, sell me the car, I'll give you $1,000. I said, nobody in the world will give you $1,000 for this car. It's a gasser. It was raced back in the day. Under some of the primer, you could see the old paint job and a phone number on it. Had one of them psychedelic paint jobs on it.
And that's the roll cage that came in it?
That's the roll cage that came in it. It's got an Oldsmobile rear. It's got some homemade looking ladder bars underneath it, trailing arms. And I told the guy, I said, listen, I don't know what you want for the car. I'll give you $1,000 for the car. If you sell it to somebody else, they're gonna rob some parts off it and they're gonna dump the body. So I'm like, you gotta sell it to me. It's a no-kill shelter. They're old cars and I'm just trying to save them. It's a no-kill shelter. But the city wants me to kill. I'm not a killer. Look at the long hair. I'm not a killer. Behind the guy's house and he died and his son was going to trash
Just
everything.
trash it and you didn't want
I
to
towed a
go.
forklift to his house, drove that shit in his backyard and picked it up. They were 2 boat motors. Now if you look at those motors, those are 70 Corvette blocks.
Dan, tell us what we're looking at.
My dad bought me this car when I was like 13 years old, and I drove it in high school, and I still got it.
But is this your favorite car in the whole lot?
Probably so.
A lot of sentimental.
A lot of memories. I just can't get rid of it. When it's rusted down to nothing, I'm going to sweep it up. I'm going to put it in a box, and I'll put it in my house somewhere on the shelf where I can look at it even more. Ernie McDaniels did the back half of the car in the 1980s. I spent $3,800 doing the back half. I took the motor out, I sandblasted the car, and maybe I got sidetracked. A lot of them were bad when I got them. All my stuff is bad. They look bad, but they just need to run. Since all you got to do is put a motor in it, you put an engine in this, it drives.
Are any of these cars for sale?
They're all for sale. Because when I think I got too much money in it, and I'm like, there's no way I can get the money out of it. If I meet the right guy and he's a cool guy, I'll give him the car. He can have the car. As long as he does something with it. I can't take it apart though. I'll tell you what, I'll make a promise right here. If somebody promises to take this car and put an engine in it and make a car of it, I just want my 15x10 slot mags off the back, because I only got about 4 or 5 sets. Got to have a lot of them. I'll give this car to anybody who will just make it run and drive it on the street. Here, I probably have enough to do. Heat doors. Not every day. I'm just starting to get young now. But as you can see, with hard work and perseverance, I was able to work too much and acquire too much shit.
And what other deals can you offer everybody else out there?
All kinds of stuff cheap. I just need to get rid of stuff. If anybody wants to contact me, I'll let stuff go cheap just to get rid of it. You'll have to come and grab it though.
Time is of the essence, right, Joey?
Don't have much time left. Fly in, drive in, do whatever you got to do. Just get over here. Take some junk off my hands. It's a 4-door car, and what they used to do back in the day is cut out the second door completely, the back doors, and move it forward and weld it back together. And it's a short 2-door, 56 Chrysler New Yorker. I paid like $800 for the car. It was rusty at the time, and it was going to head this way. It was like not worth it back then to do anything with it. I just bought it because I didn't want anything bad to happen to it. I didn't want it to get cut up, and it didn't get cut up anyway.